Ready? Sou natural de Angola.
Natural de Angola.
Encontro-me aqui em Berlim Ocidental praticamente há 6 meses.
Je me trouve ici à Berlin Occidental il y a 6 mois.
Neste momento aqui em Berlim não tenho direito de trabalho, não tenho direito de estudar, enquanto aguardo o processo de asilo. Não temos o direito de viajar para nenhum lugar.
Et aussi, nous n'avons pas de droit de voyager.
E oxalá que as pessoas entendam, nesse momento eu possuo este passaporte, que é o passaporte do cidadão do mundo, que é um passaporte que pede para que todos os países, todos os governos do mundo entendam que o homem é livre e tem o direito de viajar.
Anyone who wants to go through a border needs a passport. It sounds so simple and obvious. But for 38 million refugees around the world, many of whom have no passports, a border can be a wall that is impossible to cross. We are all citizens of the same world, but the world is divided into separate nations. And each nation has its own rules for who can enter and who can leave. What is a passport? Does it really protect the basic human right to travel freely? Or is it a way for nations to control people? For over 40 years, Gary Davis has been working to reclaim our human rights. He and hundreds of thousands of people travel with a passport that isn't issued by any national government. At countless frontiers, they confront these governments with a new form of citizenship, world citizenship.
No, I'm a world citizen, that's all we have. This is a UN mandated passport, international.
This passport, the World Passport, is issued by an organization Davis founded, the World Service Authority. More than 250,000 have been issued.
Thank you.
They are accepted by 120 nations around the world on a case-by-case basis.
This is a people's passport. This is not a national passport. It doesn't represent the nationality, but it represents the right to travel. And when people have this document, it allows them to claim that right.
In 1990, Gary Davis brought the world citizen movement to Europe. Few parts of the world have changed as much in the past few years. But this was much more than a trip. It was the culmination of a journey that began in 1948.
A Paris political sensation takes the world spotlight again. He's Gary Davis, who renounced his American citizenship last May to become a self-styled citizen of the world. Addressing huge crowds in the French capital, the 26-year-old former U.S. wartime flyer calls for support by all those interested in world government. Davis has now opened an international registry for world citizens. Believing that a world federal government is the only way to real world peace, he has this to say concerning his new drive towards registering world citizens.
We believe that this international, on-record poll for public opinion can be a decisive factor in breaking through the present power political conflict. We feel that the International Registry for World Citizens can provide a means by which all of us can move together for world peace.
From this momentous beginning, the movement spread to the four corners of the world. The world citizenship idea was launched, but Davis himself was imprisoned over and over in many countries for having no passport. Finally, in 1953, he declared the world government of world citizens from Ellsworth, Maine.
called East Germany, our government dictator. And yet here I am in this part of the world. And you say, well, this is just a symbol. And it's true. Passports are just symbols. But this is a symbol of humanity. See? And look at this, to give you an idea. My name is Gary Davis. I was born in Bar Harbor. I'm the world coordinator of the government which issues this passport. Now, you can all get this passport. It's issued in Washington, D.C. In fact, we have application forms. No kidding, this is no joke. The proof that it's no joke is this, look. Here are stamps. This is Singapore, this is Australia. Here you have a visa from Haiti. You have a visa from Peru. You have a visa from Mexico. This is a visa from, where is this? Romania. So the national myth is false. We all have to recognize our humanity first, and especially young people. See, young people all over the world. Young men in uniform killing other young men in uniform. What for? Do you have an enemy in the world? Huh? No. Okay.
Well, Gary Davis really, 30 or 40 years ago, presented a vision of a future, of a world future that would be peaceful, in which people would be world citizens and concerned about the world's future and have the right to move around the world, in and out of their countries, under their own will. While that's a vision for the future, it's a vision that is absolutely necessary to implement today. It's a vision that's necessary to implement today. For one, just because of the number of refugees in the world. They're basically people without a country. They're in limbo, and they have essentially no hope. They can be prosecuted wherever they're found. And what Gary Davis's ideas and work has been able to do